Hello and welcome. We are live again for the weekly rebrick. This should be a good one, fingers crossed. So if you're watching this back or you're new to the channel, what we do once a week is we go over all the previous week's worth of videos. So we've got 3 of those to go over, plus any set that you have got over the last 7 days, or any progress that you've made on the last 7 days, what you've done to your city, and so on and so forth. So please join in the conversation, the chat on the right hand side. Just remember to take part in that. You do need to be signed into the YouTube channel and then go from there. If you're not and you're just watching at the top, not a problem at all. It does take a little while to pick up and get going because of the school kids, your children going to bed and all that sort of thing. So now the schools are back. That's what I was trying to say. It's all a little bit different with bedtimes and stuff. So fingers crossed we get going. I have got 1 or 2 questions I need to answer anyway, so hopefully that should be okay. If you are watching this back, please leave a comment to let us know what you think, what you thought of the videos, and anything I can help you with. Obviously, please let me know. And if you are watching this, I can't see who you are until you chat. So if the guys are already watching, hello, and hopefully you are okay. So we will just crack on and get on with all the different videos that have been uploaded over the last 7 days, and any new sets that you've got, and also any new sets that have been released as well. So I can imagine the new Christmas set potentially being a topic of conversation this week. I have seen there's quite a lot of people that have actually picked up and bought that, so that'll be good. So the first video that went live this week was the Lego house, I do believe. That went live on Tuesday, and that was quite a surprise for me, actually. It went on, I thought, from the outside, because I've got the set actually just here, which is really helpful. So you've got the two staircases. So you go up the one side and you go up the other. Absolutely splendid. And each one of those colours, now I realise, is actually a completely different area with a adventure playground that you can have your little ones on. And I didn't think you could actually get to the top with the brick, but what they put in the set is that they have got clear bits, which is obviously the steps up, and I wasn't expecting to be able to get all the way to the top and then all the way back down again without having to go up to a couple and then wrap around the front. So it was more luck than judgment about that one, actually. That I was quite happy with that. Sort of managed to do it. And the other clear bits that you can see on the top, because that top comes off, that is the bit that looks down and into the actual display. So you've actually got the staircase in there with the tree that wraps around. So I would imagine that I will be going over the Lego house set a few times this evening. Sorry, the Lego video, because I know there was a couple of people that would be interesting to know. But what I was quite surprised with is that what I filmed and showed you guys in that actual first video, you didn't actually need a ticket for. So as long as obviously the actual house is open within that time frame, you can go up the stairs, you can go across the top, you can actually have a look, and you can see all the different bits and pieces, which is really cool. And then obviously if you've got your little ones in there, you just want to burn some energy and you're waiting for your sort of slot for the ticket to go in and have a look around the actual house. It's perfect because there's so much. Monday, Lego student, how are we? I wonder if how do you wave? Can I wave back at you? Custom emojis, let's have a look. What is that? I'm not sure if that's a high five. Is that good? What is that? We'll do that. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That's my attempt back at you, Mandy. Just say I don't know what time you came in, Mandy, but I was just saying about the first video. So I thought if I start talking about the videos, anybody that's watching it back, if they've got any interest in those videos, they can obviously take part and let me know. Oh, there they are. I see all the emojis now. Oh, very fancy. I don't know what the one I sent you. Some custom thing. Okay. Oh, the dab. Beautiful. Yeah, I was just saying about the actual set and how the set inside it actually has the staircase that wraps around the tree, and then obviously the bits and pieces that can be found in the video is all the bits at the top. And I was just quite surprised that you could you could just go up and have a look. I wasn't expecting to be up on the roof for as long as I was, but yeah, it was it would be definitely something that I'd do again and just see. Because I didn't miss anything, but obviously I was looking through the lens. I didn't have time to get back up there and have a look. But you can just imagine going up there later on in the evening when the sun's setting and just sort of soaking it in and soaking in everything else that's around it, because it's in a video that I just edited today that'll be uploaded in a couple of weeks. You'll actually see the size of Billund itself and from where you stand at the top. Yeah, the top looked it is absolutely amazing. The top of that, because it was I didn't really put two and two together with regards to this, but yeah, the top with regards to actually being able to walk all the way across the top and how you can just go across the top and then back down the other way. It was something special. But you can just imagine going back up there later on in the evening and just watching the sunset, soaking it in. Because obviously I did a bit of a pan round, so you sort of saw the scale roughly of the actual size of the centre. But it literally goes to in another video that will be coming. It goes to the house car park, which is again sort of within walking distance, and then you've got a couple of nice shops. You've got the bakery. You've got an independent sports shop and some other fancy sort of clothing shops, and then you've got this huge house as well. If as and when I go back up again, I will try and actually go down a completely different road and get into the sort of like the horse track and all that side of stuff, because that there is another way around, and that way we can actually see the factories and things. Because the video I put together today, I didn't actually get a chance to add that in, because I didn't actually film it, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, the very, very top of that house was really, really impressive. And as I was saying just before you came in, Mandy, it's amazing that you can see all of that. You can use all those bits and pieces, and you don't actually need a ticket. And then with what else was shown on that first video, you can go through. Obviously, you've got all the exclusive sets, which is hopefully when everybody starts coming in, we'll start speaking about the actual exclusive sets and all the other Lego sets that have come out this week and who's bought what, with regards to if anybody would want to add any of the exclusive sets into the city. I'm looking around because the exclusive one that I picked up is somewhere. I don't know. It's hidden. I think it's in between all those sets at the back. Oh, it's right in front of me, just there. I got the this. This is the one that I picked up. So if you missed it and you haven't seen it, this is the one that I managed to get from the actual house. And there's a video of this coming soon as well, which is a pretty cool set. But there is a lot of Lego sets that have come out this week, because yeah, the said at the start, the Christmas sets come out in the last 7 days, so we can get to talk about all of that and all those other bits and pieces. So as and when people start coming in and have had the teas and things, that'd be pretty cool just to catch up on and talk about. But yeah, the bit downstairs within the house as well, it's just easy. I mean, you can just throw your clothes on the rails if you wanted to. You saw the lockers, which is just a scan thing on your arm. That was easy enough to do. You could just easily do that and just sort of plonk that in and plonk that back out again. So that was no problem whatsoever. And then you have the way, the places that you can eat and things as well. And the really nice thing is that I have just put a video again, another one together today, of actually grabbing some food that was on the outside of the house, and then just sitting on the stairs when the actual building was closed. There's a little skateboarding ramp and things out the front, which people were trying to do and use and things like that. And it was just really nice. But I would like to go back up, especially later on at night, and see everything lit. I think that'd be amazing. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the 1x2 design on everything was amazing, and also the actual big bricks around the external of the house that Saturday Ave picked up on. He left a comment on the video that how he gives the impression that the actual brick house is made of bricks externally, and obviously there's millions and millions of bricks on the inside, and there's loads of videos to come from all of those from that sort of day. You've got a lot of the stuff to see on the inside, and it's it's a real special place. It is a real special place. And then the Lego Movie 2 video, that was good fun to put together because I actually managed to get on all the rides bar the drop tower, and they had some rather different rides in there, so that was pretty cool. What was your would you ever get this one, Mandy? Would you ever have space for this in your city or display? Would you ever want to add it in, or do you think you would you pass? So I've got some stuff to show actually about Kiara's been designed. JD's partner, better half, has been making up the bugle for me. That's going to go here, and I'll show some photos and bits and pieces of that when we actually move over to the sort of weekly catch up on the Lego sets. But have you bought anything in the last 7 days, Mandy? Oh, I've got an Instagram message. Yeah, so if you're watching this back or you're watching it through the link on Instagram, you have to be signed in to be able to chat. Otherwise, you'll just be watching me speak to whoever's in the chat, and yeah, you can't take part. So it's slightly different to Instagram. So if you want to take part in that, you just have to sign in. And once you're signed in, you can then either use a link or go directly to that video. It's a funky shape. It's not massive, but for the other architectural sets, it's because it's off. You can't quite get it in the middle. So when you go to tile around it, it's a little bit awkward. But I didn't notice that one of the play areas were bigger than the other, so I actually have to rewatch the video back and see on the way down on the blue bit, or it'll be on the way up because I went up on the blue bit, what the differences are with regards to the actual size. But no, I'm not too sure. But the actual colours and the amount of different things that you can do in the roof were spectacular. And then the Lego Movie 2 section. No, you don't think you did? You don't think you bought anything this week? You didn't get any minifigures or anything? So again, if you're watching this back, just let us know what sets you bought in the last 7 days, what progress you've made with regards to building anything over the last week. It could be any mocks, any CMF figures, any figures, anything from anybody. Just let us know. Let us know, because it'd be nice to do this live as two ways, as answering questions on anything you have regards to the theme park side of stuff, and then obviously as the chat's quite quiet because of the channel's just growing and whatever else, and not everybody's coming over from Instagram yet, because we weren't usually getting double digits on that every time we went live. So when it starts picking up a little bit more, we might have to split the lives into two, where we'll have a live regarding the park updates and then a live regarding the set updates. And we've got a Marvel DC comparison coming soon with Jay's Toy Collection UK. That'll be good. So he'll be doing all the Marvel DC sort of 6-inch scale, and then I'll be doing it from the Lego side of things, and then we can do quizzes and games and that side of stuff. So that'd be looking forward to. You're looking around your room and you don't think you bought anything. That is a bit peculiar. Well, will you find anything? Are you gonna are you thinking of getting that new Christmas set, Mandy? Are you gonna wait? You're gonna wait and see with regards to you're gonna get last year's now because you got it in sale and wait for this year's next year, or are you just gonna go for it? Because you could use your points, couldn't you? But I guess you want your points for the January modular, which should be announced in the next month or so, which will be interesting. because that one's always anticipated, that one. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with regards to that. But going back onto the Lego Movie 2 land, the rides were amazing, and it used to be a Star Wars section. So the whole land that was a tour of, it used to be. I never visited when it was a Star Wars thing, which oh, hang on. Let me. Yeah, I've got just letting me know that there's only a couple of bags left of the bugle, which, as I've got the phone in front of me, that is the update with regards to that. So that has just come through. So that is cool. So they're not long to go. I would imagine once Jay's stuffed his face, he'll be on the live, and then we can annoy him and see what he's up to. Yeah, have to wait and see. I mean, yeah, it's one of those sets that look brilliant. I'm gonna pick it up and get it. I think it's got to be done really. But I mean, it is a case of you either get it now, I suppose, or it'll go out of stock and then you just pick it back up at at sort of a cheaper date. But yeah, going back on to the Lego Movie 2 section, I would have loved to have seen it when it was a Star Wars section to see if all the rides were new, because that spinning ride where you twizzy yourself round and round and round and round, which I would imagine would be everybody's favourite ride. Anyway, and it was just good fun to go on. I don't know if that was already there for the Star Wars thing, because you could imagine that being an X-Wing thing or something, because I'm sure I've seen things on the map and it had names of rides and stuff. If Jay does come on, because he's a Star Wars guru, I'll get him to Google it, because I couldn't find it. I found the map, but stupidly I didn't write down the names, so I might have to go back over that on a different live. But the big sort of 4D 5D cinema, that was obviously brand new built, and the drop tower would have been brand new built, so I'm not too sure what would have been in those places. It did look like where they had the fascia that they were going to be adding in the shops, thinking about it, because where they had the character for like coffee and all that sort of stuff, they didn't actually have any food or anything in there, which was the only section of the park that didn't have actually anything in. So thinking about it, it's almost like they've got the space ready between all the rides. They won't have it on the right hand side, because the right hand side will be where you had the little Duplo bit and you had the spaceship, and they had the Unikitty drop tower. The other side, where they had plenty of space between the two rides, I would imagine that would be where they would end up putting some food in. But yeah, the actual colours are amazing. And I've been calling it the Lego Movie 2 section, but it's not. It's the Lego Movie World section. But all of that stuff was themed on the Lego Movie 2, because it was obviously more apocalypse characters and that side of stuff. But I would have been very, very interested. Cheeky monkey, don't be sorry. I've already shown the I've just shown the photo, Kiara. I've just shown the photo. Oh, hang on, you sent another photo through. Well, have another look. So that's the next bit that's been done. So what bag's that? What bag number are we on? So I had some photos in my camera roll. So that's just some of the bits. If you've not seen the bugle and what it looks like, it is a cool looking thing. Bag 12, absolutely easy. Are you finding it? You find that okay? On to 13. When Mr. JD's available, I'm gonna ask him to do a bit of Star Wars research for me. Because we were just talking about the Lego Movie 2 section, and it actually I didn't tell Jay this, but it used to be a Star Wars section. The whole theme park used to be Star Wars. The land used to be Star Wars, and yeah, it would just been interesting. Oh, really? Oh God, I do apologise anybody reading that back, but at least he'll be nice and clean for when he comes down. That'd be splendid. Are you feeling any better as well? You feeling any better? So at the moment we've got a couple watching, and Mandy and Kiara is in, and it usually picks up in the next hour or so. But I always go on slightly earlier just so I can sort of get the video stuff out of the way before it goes absolutely crazy. Well, he could, yeah. That's not a bad shout actually. As long as he doesn't drop his phone in his face, he'll be okay. But I think he'll be quite interested in regards to that, because you can see the first bit when you walked into the park of it, and you could almost see potentially where they'd left certain things in. But I don't know if they just bulldozed it and just started again, because with the Mythica land in Windsor, which is the identical bit to the Lego Movie world, half of it was completely brand new and they expanded that way, but the fish shop was always there, and what turned into Hydra was always there, so they just rethemed that. So I don't know what they had done within the Star Wars section, so we'll have to get cheeky monkey Kiara to have a word with Mr. JD, and he can have a Google. You can have the old Google. I had a little nap. That's all right then. Good. As long as you're feeling a little bit better. There's nothing worse than feeling like you got diseases, which is never fun. But yeah. So I think with regards to the food side of stuff, I can imagine them adding in. Because did you notice that, Mandy, that there was actually nothing to eat or drink in there for that section? Because watching that video, there was nothing, because they have got that in Florida, and if they've got the Lego Movie 2 section in New York, which I still need to speak to Jada about, I don't know if they've got the Lego Movie 2 section there or not, but the one in Florida, it had the spaceship, it had the cinema, but it had the in Florida, it had a completely different water ride, which was in Billund, but it was in the pirate section where you soaked everybody from the outside and in, and you held onto the thing and just twizzled it. That used to be a completely old theme, the Chima theme. So that used to be that over in Florida, and then they redesigned some of it for the Lego Movie 2, and then added in the 4D cinema. But that did have like an Emmett's food shop in there. And I'm sure I saw the slogan up on the wall, but I'm just not too sure if they didn't have any food there. So I'm just wondering if next season they'll add some bits and pieces in there, because they had loads of places to sit. But yeah, I would really be interested if they kept anything in from the Star Wars thing and just completely rethemed it, because I would imagine that would have been a Star Wars thing. And amazingly, that is in Germany, but the actual mechanism is completely different. So it's pretty cool that they've got those rides. That's one that they need in Windsor. So if you're just watching this back and you have no idea what I'm talking about, the Mythica and Lego Movie 2 section, sort of similar, sort of the same. So you got the cinema bits the same, and then the Fire and Ice section is the same as the Unikitty drop tower, and then where we've got the Hydra ride, they have something much more fun. They do have the Hydra ride there, which is that squid racer thing, but that's in the adventure section. So they have a lot more than us. Yeah. You can walk if they don't have the food stuff open, you can walk quite a long way for munch. But yeah, hopefully I would imagine they would add something. They would add something in there. And then obviously we had the Lego little miniland tour as well, didn't we? That was just a silent one. That was just done sort of quickly. We could run out of time, but there is a 6-part detailed one. So Saturday, after watching this back, for Saturday Avenue, you have 6 parts of a highly detailed thing. And the first part wasn't even shown in the video that was uploaded on Sunday, which is the amazing airport. That thing was gigantic and quite loud, so that was pretty impressive. But are we building anything now, Mandy, or are we just eating? Kiara is on bag number 13. JD is in the bath, and Lego King, I think, is busy this evening. I think a couple of other people said they would be watching it back. So if you're watching this back, guys, hello. And if you're going to join in later, then we'll go back. we'll go back over it all again. Cutting a base plate. What for? What are you cutting your base plate for? Is that another message come through? No. Good. And good. Right. Okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, I have. I've changed the back as well. In case you anybody's watching this back, I've moved the Colosseum and I've put the coaster further back, which is retiring. I was having a good conversation with the Lego King himself, and he's trying and hunt that set down before it goes. But some of the stores you can't get it from. So yeah, if you're going to want that set, get it, because it is absolutely massive. It might go into the Black Friday sale potentially, but I'm not too sure. What was your Mandy, if you're still there, what was your favourite part of the roof video? Because I was quite amazed by how many bits you could actually look into. There was a lot of different things you could stand on and sort of look down in, which I was quite impressed about. I am waiting for anybody that's watching this back. I am waiting for some Jay to get out of the bath so he can do some Googling for me, because he's a Star Wars god, and I'm sure he would find this information fascinating, so he can relay it on to all of us. That's if he actually gets up and wakes up and does all that fun stuff. Cutting a base plate and bag number 13. How do I get that off? Yeah, the view's amazing, but I was amazed by the actual top, by that actual brick, because there is plenty of other videos coming of that, and there's like nearly a 40-minute random walk, which starts in the trees and ends up all the way around the outside of that. And that again, that's another one that I put together today, and that came out okay. Like I said, I had problems with the camera on certain bits, which is a little bit annoying, but I think I've figured out what to do, and now I've got this GoPro working properly. I can utilize that a little bit better for the power runs and stuff, which would be good fun. But yeah, it's steep. Those stairs are steep. It is impressive with regards to just how you have, how you have those patterns on the side. They are obviously, you've got a staircase within that you've got to walk up, and then you've got the other bits I guess you can just sit down on and have your lunch and stuff. Mr. King, how are we? Just been talking about you, dude, about saying that I've just moved the coaster set, and that is a set that you are thinking of getting. So what we are talking about, dude, is the last 3 videos that have been uploaded, which the Lego it was a Lego house, and we are going to talk about all the exclusive sets in a minute as well. So you're just in perfect time for that. So it's the actual Lego roof tour and the house, and then we're just saying about the Lego Movie 2 section, which we will probably go back to when Jay gets out of the bath. I'm not going to go into that, but that's what we'll go into. And then just saying about the miniland video that got uploaded on Sunday morning. There is another 6 parts of that in much depth, which we uploaded either weekly or fortnightly, mixed in with all the other videos just to spice it up a little bit. So that'll be good. And what I've actually done today is on the end of every single video, I've added the end thing, so you should be able to click and also subscribe to the channel to make it a little bit easier. So hopefully that's now starting to come through and that all gets embedded. But how are we, sir? Is everything good, dudes? So Mandy is currently cutting up a base plate. Kiara is on bag number 13 of the Daily Bugle, which is exciting. And obviously the Bugle is going to go there, and that'll be done in a city update. But I've got some photos which I'll show you in a little bit, because that is looking cracking. I would imagine when Kiara gets through bag number 13, if there's absolutely no rush, I can show you guys what bag number 13 looks like later on. But yeah, we were just saying about the Lego Movie 2 section and how that differed to the Lego Movie 2 section in Florida with regards to food and the rides. You had the drop towers are the same. You had the slide, which is really cool. So you didn't actually, I think I said on the video, but the Benny space rocket, which I've got the set just at the back there, the Benny spaceship was an actual big slide, which is the same as the big slide that they got in Windsor, but it's just been rethemed as a dragon. But they had the really cool flying thing where you could just spin over and over and over and over. They don't have that in they don't have that one in Florida. They've got like it's like a slow ride, but it's probably the wettest ride you'll ever get on if there's people stood on the outside, because you've got the boats pass each other and the water will reach each other, but then you've got people on the outside with basically sort of like pump hose pipes, and they'll just soak you. So that ride was in there, and that was in the Chima section. But yeah, we'll go back over with what was what with the Star Wars section. That'd be pretty cool. And that's about it. That is it, I think. Oh, sweet! That's allowed to be late. Not a problem. So you got the So what do you get? Do you get Star-Lord or Black Panther? That's a good find. Did you fill up the bag for that one? I'm not too sure which. Oh, Star-Lord. Oh, amazing. Okay. Happy days. Is it a good looking figure? Send us a photo of the figure, and I'll show everybody what it is, what it looks like. Some people won't have it, and some other people won't actually have. Like Jay will have absolute. Well, he will know who that is, but other people watching it back won't have a clue what that figure looks like. So, yeah, we at the supermarkets we've got the packs, the CMF packs. So. Is Hulk Girl in there? She-Hulk in there? I don't know. I've forgotten who was in there. But Saturday Av did say all 12 of them. And it's been such a busy 2 weeks. He said that 2 weeks ago, that I've absolutely no idea who's in there. But no, it's a good find. And yeah, we have got you can get some of those sets in, and they do put them in sale quite quickly as well, which is pretty cool. It can be quite hard to find some of them, but if you get a new box, I mean, I've gone to Sainsbury's before, and when they had the police officer, they had brand new boxes of, and there's only one police officer per box. Easily found them in there. So, Mr. JD, are we still in the bath, or are we nice, squeaky, shiny, and clean? I need you to do some research for me, Jay, but it'll be something that you'll enjoy. So J Toy Collection UK. Anybody that's watching this back, you can see the chat on the side. We are going to end up doing a live together, which will be a Marvel DC sort of chit chat quiz comparison thing with regards to Lego sets and his scale of toys that he collects. But he's also a massive Star Wars fanatic as well. Now, Jay, I know because we are friends, tight friends, that you would have watched the Lego Movie 2 section video, yeah? Just going to put on the spot now. Is that, have you done that? I'll be quick. That's what's just been collected. Great find that. That's a great find. Good effort, sir. Good effort. So that's lego.king.78, guys, if you want to hunt Anthony down. Absolutely. see, I knew it. I knew that Jay, of all people, has not watched the video. Thank you. Well, the Lego Movie 2. Yeah, I've got it, dude. It's all right. I've just pinged it. I've just pinged it up. Yeah, if you just send it to me via that, and I can then go from there. But the reason why I was hoping that you had seen it, Jay, is because that land used to be the Star Wars land, and which closed down in 2019. That shut down, which sucked a little bit because I never actually got to see what was in there. So I was hoping, because you are a guru, you might be able to tell by the type of rides that were there if one of them was a Star Wars ride, because potentially you might have seen it in one of your groups. If not, I will leave you to Google and redeem yourself for not taking part. But the Lego Movie World section got put in for 2020, and it replaced the Star Wars. And now I have seen a photo of the miniland that was there. Now, the miniland that was there was obviously Star Wars based, as well as the massive miniland that they had. So I think within that land, they did have a miniland in the park, which is pretty cool. And then I think obviously they had to rip it all out because of licensing issues and all that sort of stuff. You got the list of names on there. Let's have a look. Got to be quick. So that's all the figures that come with the CMF. I should have turned the brightness up on my phone before I showed that to you, but if I do it, I think I lose the photo. Yeah, I do. Oh no, it's there. There we go. It's a bit better. So you've got some cool minifigures in there. Not really had a proper look at them. I need to have a proper look and see what there is. I need to add them into my thing. But no, appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But yeah, good to know that Jay is in the bath and not watched the video. So that is completely backfired. But yeah, so what I do know about the that Lego Movie 2 section is it did have a nice mini land in, but I'm not too sure if the mini land was where the slide was, or if it was actually built back where the fascia now is. Because Saturday, how are we, dudes? I was always said at the start of the video that it starts to pick up sort of at 7, and I go on for 45 minutes before we get all chitty chatty and just sort of run through the previous week's video. So happy days, welcome. So we've got a couple of people in. Jay's in the bath, in case you wanted to know. Kiara's making bag number 13 of the Daily Bugle. Mandy is currently cutting up a base plate. Anthony is touching up the CMF Marvel figures, and Saturday Av is also in as well. So we are absolutely living the dream. So hello and welcome, everybody. But Saturday Av, we were just saying that the Lego Movie 2 video, that actually used to have a Star Wars section. But I'll wait to make sure that Jay's actually here before we start talking about that. But did you see the first off, did you see the Lego roof house Saturday? And have you built anything this week? Because I will show you the inside of this house, because it has the staircase in, which I never really realised until putting something together today, which should all come together. Oh, Mandy's now building her canal wall. That's exciting. That's exciting. Is that from your pub cups? But welcome to the gang that is in. I hope everybody is good and you're doing our reads. Oh, the newest one from Sunday, that's just the miniland. So the one on Monday was the Lego roof tour and the exclusive sets, which we can now start talking about, because we're now talking about the Lego bricks. So this is perfect timing for Anthony and everybody else to come in. And then the following one was the Lego Movie 2 land, which we'll go into more depth when Jay gets out of the bath, because I want to bounce off the there we go, that's him. Jay's here. So where's my pants? There's a where's my pants guy within that Lego Movie 2 section, but I don't know where your actual boxes are, so just shout downstairs to Kiara. I'm sure she'll help you. She's busy focusing on bag number 13 of the bugle, so I'm sure she'll be able to help you. But good, I'm glad people are coming in. So exclusives then. We'll jump to that Lego Movie 2 section just in a second. We'll start off with the Lego sets. Has anybody bought any Lego sets this week? And would anybody want any of the exclusive sets that they saw in the video from the Lego house? And has anybody got any minifigures or anything like that? And then we'll go straight to the Lego Movie 2 section, because hopefully once Jay's found his pants, he's going to do a quick bit of research for me, because he's a legend and it's Star Wars related, so he'd absolutely love it. And he can let us all know what is where. But that is Jay's _toys collection at UK. I'm out the bath, quickly watched the video, and it said, "Where's my pants?" Yeah, it did. Yeah, so there's a "Where's my pants" guy. So Jay, that used to be a Star Wars section, that whole land, but I don't know what used to be where. Now there is the first ride that you see that spins, that twists over. Was that a X-wing ride? So Jay's a pro at finding all that stuff out. See, I thought people would be doing that. So Anthony's sorting out his poly bags. You got it delivered, or do you pick it up? Did you go to a store, or have you bought it? I really want to get that set. I think I'll wait and get it from the store though. Because I want to get the CMF figures with it, so I might as well just get both at the same time. Because that'll be all the city update display that I can do. I'll do another video later on in the week. Would you guys watch your video back? This is obviously to everybody that's watching this back, but obviously it's mainly a theme park video thing, and then we do the odd live once or twice a week. If I started doing the city updates again at a weekend, like on a Saturday morning, would you guys be interested in that? Because that's something that we used to do all the time, and we used to make really good progress, because I don't build anything. I build stuff, but not on the lives, and then we'd sort out and do all the display. But because, as you can tell, I've not actually taken any more tiles off since the last sort of city update, so that can just stay. I can just stay there. I'll rise tomorrow. Laughing, that's not too bad. Oh, Google didn't help. So I can't find any photos either. I don't know. I didn't know if I was using the wrong words. Yeah, because the land itself, I've never seen it. So the the Star Wars land itself, it's just the same scale. And I know the very far end is all brand new, but I don't know whether the entrance in that I came, that Turkey Twizzler was the part of the Star Wars section. I know there was a big Star Wars miniland attraction there. I don't know if that was indoors or outdoors, because it's how the fascia is on the, as you're walking through, so it'll be on the left-hand side. The fascia is all in line with the actual ride. And then you've got the cinema well apart between the two. So I just wonder if this middle bit they're going to build shops in, or that used to be something else and they're sort of still taking that part, or that's where the models are kept. So I'd love to know what the old Star Wars stuff used to be, because I know about it. I know all about it from Windsor and how they had their stuff with the walkthrough and everything. Obviously that got pulled, but they didn't have any rides at Windsor. And Billund, they had a huge section. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see. Have you got the Elf's house, Anthony? Yeah, but you got the Elf house. The gingerbread one is amazing. That's a really cool set. I managed to. I think I got both of them in the same year. I got them both last year. It's a good looking thing, that. Okay. Is that the one where it's got his little it's got the van in as well? Is that the one, the final battle one, or is that was that a different set with the Ant-Man fig? Because I've seen the set where it's got his little van in. I don't know what set that actually was. So I was just sort of scrolling through really quickly and sort of caught it quick. Oh, it is that one. Yeah. No, that's yeah, no, that looks a cool. That looks a good looking set, that, because it has got quite a lot of figures in. The van, yeah, the van caught my eye. Was that something I was going to speak to JD about, whether I needed to add that into this display here? But yeah, the van does look good. Anthony's managed to find himself some more. So, Anthony, what CMFs have you managed to pick up for the new Marvel stuff so far? What have you got? And Saturday, have you picked up any more? Okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't. I haven't got the skills to make any of the mocks up. I don't have the skills. But yeah, I would imagine there'd be quite a few sets like that. That'd be good for certain parts. Very true. I think Kiara's got her head down making the set, but I would imagine she's going to be my Marvel maker. And yeah, and if not, Jay will be doing it. he's got no choice, because Jay loves Lego. Absolutely, he thinks it's brilliant. He is. I'm going to get him like a #1 Lego fan T-shirt for Christmas. He's a bigger enthusiast than me when it comes to Lego. That is for sure. They had the world's biggest Lego model of the X-Wing, but that was indoors. That must be where that is then. Okay, so right, Jay has done some research for us, which is very, very handy. So if you've watched the Lego Movie 2, the Lego Movie World section video, I said they've got a lot of fascia. Now, when you come in on the left-hand side, you've got some gates where it goes through, and that's where they've got their sort of work offices and all that sort of stuff. You keep going in a straight line, and it's got the Turkey Twizzler ride where you spin round and round and round, and your head just wants to explode. That's a cracking ride. But then just as you go to that way, so you come out the gate and go that way, there's a big bit in the middle before you get to the entrance of the next the 4D cinema ride. And the 4D cinema ride is deep, but it's not very far to the left. So I'm guessing the massive X-Wing must have been in the middle. because it's a huge. The depth of it is massive. So I wonder if they've still got the X-wing there, and they haven't taken it. They haven't taken it apart yet, because they have got bits still at the Windsor bit. But I had no idea they had a life-size X-wing there. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to. Can you ping us over any of the photos, Jay, so anybody that's watching this back will know what I'm talking about? Because I've not seen it. Because it would make sense that the X-wing would have been with that spinning ride. And it'd been interesting if that was up high over the ride, and now they've just dumped it down where the miniland was. 7. So Anthony's now got 7 CMFs. Beautiful. Building the wall. So Mandy is smashing out her sets, which is brilliant. Yeah, so what we were saying just before you came in Saturday, Av, is the Lego Movie Land was all Star Wars, and obviously they lost the license to Star Wars. And you're watching this back going, well, why have they changed it? It's because Disney's got the rights to the Star Wars stuff, and they're not allowing anybody else to use it, which, you know, it is what it is. They had an absolute massive walkthrough at Windsor, which is a really nice attraction, but I didn't realise that there was an actual theme park area designated to the Star Wars stuff. And it hadn't. I think it was only a couple of years old. I think the stuff went in like 2015. I could be completely lying, but I'm sure I've read across those lines that it wasn't in there massively long, because they had a load of models as well from inside the hotel. So there was a lot of they've lost a lot of stuff, and they would have spent an absolute fortune on making up the models and that side of stuff. But if they had a life-size X-wing, I'm just trying to envisage where that would be within that land. And if anybody wants to take part in this, guys, anybody that's watching this back, or that's in the chat now that you've seen the video, where would they have put that life-size X-wing? Because it's a shame, because I went when it would have still been in the park. So I went at Christmas 2019, but the park wasn't open. It was at Christmas, and then when it reopened, they would have blocked that land off, because that's when they were. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Oh, he's done it. He's. Oh, hang on. We got all sorts going. I've got my phone on silent, so I will start with the Kiara update. So if Kiara is in the chat, hopefully you'll. Oh gosh, you sent those through. So this is the progress that has been made. So that was the first picture that she sent. And then we're up to that. So this is bag number 13, anybody? Bag number 13. And then we've got that one. That's a pretty cool thing. And then Cheeky Monkey, thank you very much indeed. Jesus. That is massive. That's a enormous. I'm trying to think now where the heck that could be. It's a very clear photo, but it's just not coming through very clearly because the light is on it. But it is. Indoor track. So they must have had an indoor attraction ride then. I wonder if that's where they put the cinema, because that indoor space looks very similar lighting and setup to how they had the setup in Germany, and they had a completely different kind of ride that was in there, and it was one that you sat in a harness and it threw you around and it spun you all over the place. That is a huge model. That huge. There's more questions and answers now, Jay. More questions and answers. But no, that's exciting. So I have to do a lot more research into that. It's one of those because you're never going to be able to see it ever again, which is such a shame. Because if it was open in 2019, I would have taken a load of photos. I wouldn't have filmed it, but then I could have added it into the actual into the filming. And yes, I am very excited to see Kiara's doing an amazing job with that. So she's doing a good job with that. I caught up with everything. I'm sure. Yeah, in case I didn't say it, Anthony's got 7 CMFs for the Marvel stuff. In case I missed that. Yeah, it's just a shame you're never going to see him again. The models that they had in the Windsor walkthrough was amazing, and it looks like they might have had something similar in Billund. But that looks, with the lighting and stuff, that looks like it'd be more ready for an queue line of a ride. I wonder. So who you missing? No, they didn't have. Let's have a look. They didn't have that in Germany. Well, it wasn't there when I went to Germany, and it was they hadn't had. So this is a different model that has been sent. But no, that is obviously in a park, but I don't know where that is. But they didn't have that in Germany, no. And I went when this was before all the legalization stuff kicked off. So yeah, I went to the one in Germany and then managed to get to Windsor again just before it closed. So I have actually got a load of videos and pictures of the walkthrough in Windsor, which obviously is now closed permanently. So if anybody actually wants to see that, I can actually ping you all the photos and stuff over if you do want to see it. Anthony has deleted a message, so if in case anybody's keeping tabs. No, I can't remember. I can't remember seeing one. I can't even remember seeing a Star Wars miniland over there either. They did have they had an outdoor miniland in Florida, which has gone, but I'm not too sure if they've redone all of the miniland in Florida, because somebody said that they were blocking Florida off completely. I'm not too sure why they would block all of that off because of how it is. Oh, Jay's on fire. He's pinging these over. So it is outdoors then. So that is the bit. Like Billund Resort. So that's the photo of what used to be there. So yeah, that would be right, because that's about the depth of the because they even changed the flooring. The flooring color is different. I know it might not be picking it up on the camera, but it's like a yellow and white. If that'll focus and come through. And they've changed it all to the Lego Movie 2, the Lego Movie 2 floor. But that would, how deep that is. Oh, sorry, nearly knocked you guys out with how with the depth of that model. That would make sense. It being between the being between the two rides, because like I said, if you get a chance and rewatch it, that the fascia is exactly in line with the queue lines, and there's just nothing there. So I wonder if they're still taking that apart, and we'll end up adding in shops. I'm intrigued. I don't know which city it's in Saturday Ave, the Germany Legoland, but I know you land in Stuttgart, and it's about a hour-ish drive down the Autobahn, and it's in its own resort. So there is, as far as I'm aware, a hotel within about 15-20 minute walk, but the rest of it is quite far. So the only problem is, it's not a problem. Germany's just tricky to get to from the airport because the bus is quite long, and the walk to train to walk to bus is like 3, maybe 4 hours. So you might be best off just getting a car and going down. But the actual park is amazing, and the night section and everything is really, really, really cool. Right, I'm gonna have to do some more research with regards to the old Star Wars section, because it'll be interesting. Günzburg, look at that, Jay's on it. He's there. It's in Günzburg, Saturday Ave. But yeah, I landed in the Stuttgart airport and just down you went. But there's, unlike the Billund, there's nothing really there. You've got a really big resort. The resort's bigger, but you've got a direct walk through the resort into the special entrance of the park. But it's not then you can then just go out and go to a shop or something like that. It is very much it's all enclosed. But the mini golf's good. The mini golf's good fun. So Anthony has got, so he's missing Doctor Strange, Gamma Lady, Sylvie, Loki just comes with a mini crop, and the lady with the British flag on her chest, Peggy. Oh, so you're doing well. You've got some good CMFs within there. Yeah, a lot of the ones that you're missing are from the Disney Plus. I think most of them are. I think, and obviously it's a what if range as well, isn't it? So it's all from that. So Jay's on fire with regards to that. But maybe that's why they haven't added any food or drink, just because they didn't have, maybe because the models are still there. Can you imagine having to take a life-size model apart? Because I know the guys in Windsor were, I did say that, Disney Plus, that's what I said. I did say that. They are all what if Disney Plus people. So agree. Anything Star Wars or Marvel related, just agree with Jay. Whoever's just liked the video, thank you very much. Massively appreciate it. It helps. It helps a lot. So thank you very much for that. First person to like it, thank you. Yeah, they're all Disney Plus shows. So Vision, Scarlet Witch, Zombie Captain, Captain Falcon, Star-Lord. So what are you looking for, the frog? Or the frog thought? God, 3. Check that out. 3 likes now. Amazing. Thank you very much indeed. We're all liking 4. Oh, we're going to be YouTube famous. Have it. And if you're watching this back, guys, thank you. If you do leave a like, much appreciated. If you leave a comment, fantastic. If you subscribe, even better. If you don't, you don't. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's technically a Throg, because it's Thor Frog, isn't it? So Anthony's onto something there. Absolutely. So the video that is in the list for you to watch, Mr. Saturday, you have to let me know what section you like with regards to the miniland, because I didn't manage to film all of it in that because of just the timing and everything else. But annoyingly, it was a better day to film the miniland on that day, and I filmed it when it was a bit more rough. But it doesn't matter. But yeah, you have to let me know what models you think. The only thing is that they are very, very similar colour. So I ended up going around and getting lost. That's why the video didn't have anything in, and then it set me up properly for the next day. So you'll have to let me know on that. And if you find any more Star Wars information out, Jay, with regards to that, then please let me know, because I'm very intrigued to how they've got that land set up. And I want to know if that ride was there originally, because I would have thought it would have been. I found it. I need to. If I went through my phone, which I'm not going to do, it's going to take too long. If anybody can find the 2019 map from Billund, this is a game now. If anybody can find the 2019 map from Billund, and it'll have the Star Wars section in the top right-hand corner of the map. In the bottom part of the map, it'll actually tell you the names of the rides. How many rides were there? That's your challenge. If anybody wants to take part. If you don't, and you're thinking, why am I doing all the work? Just trying to get you involved. Yeah, he's doing good Saturday with regards to the figures. You got more than me, dude. You got more than me. I need to pick them up. You said you had a problem, didn't you, about in the shop, and they sorted the wrong one out for you? Because every time I've gone to Bristol's been a bit funny. They don't tend to do it. I don't know why. But Milton Keynes, every time I've gone up to Milton Keynes, they know exactly which ones they are, and because they have somebody there the whole time sorting them out, and they're in the drawer ready, so they just pick them out. They're still sealed, but they go, yeah, that's that one, and they just scan it through, and I get them home, and they're right. And in Windsor back in the day, they used to have them in a cabinet on display. If you got any duplicates, you could just put your dupe in the display. There'd be a member of staff there, obviously, and then they would swap them over. So hopefully they sort yours out. Yeah, see it. Hopefully they sort yours out. And you get to find the old the Throg, quick enough. But yeah, if anybody's up to the challenge of finding what was in the Lego Movie 2 section and how many rides were there before they opened that. So if I'm correct, 2020 was the Lego Movie 2, and I'm sure the 2019 map has the Star Wars section on, I think. And I just don't know what rides are in the Star Wars section, which is annoying. But yeah, you got more than me. You got more than me, which is, well, I haven't got any, so that's the issue with that. But I will be getting them. But yeah, so actually that's another thing. They didn't have the shop there either. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can. I mean, if I did that, I could just sell the others, or you get like 2 or 3 of each. If I knew somebody else wanted a full set, I would do that, because I think you would get 3 full sets in this case, because I think there's equal number of each, or there might be 4 of one, 3 of another. But yeah, you could just buy a full case. But I could just go up to a Lego store, and they would just give me 1 of each. That's the plan with that. Yeah, it'd just be. I would imagine it'd be easier, but if they get funny about it, Smiths have them by the case, and they have a brand new case out the back, so you could just buy the case and then just sell them. That's what a lot of people tend to do. They'll open them all up so that they know who's getting what, and then people just buy them on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. So there's potential for that. So I've not got any of the Looney Tunes, and people say I should get the Looney Tunes to put into the city, but I've not got any of them. So that's something that I might need to look into before they go. But yeah, we will see. But it's good idea, sir. It's a good idea. But yeah, I can't. What are the sets have come out? What are the sets have come out this week? £2. What's that then, dude? Sorry, what's that? Oh, they're only £2, are they? The Looney Tunes? Oh, laughing. Yeah, the Looney Tunes on the it would look nice to mix and match. I've obviously got the two carriages there, and if I actually had that motorized, because I've spun this round now, I can actually move the thing around, because for the first time I can reach the Twizzler for it. But that would look nice. That would be nice, but I don't know. Mandy said she's not got anything this week, which I think she'll recover for next week's chat. Anthony's got the mouse for the Looney Tunes, laughing. JD's not got any Looney Tunes, I don't think. And I think Saturday I've got a lot of them. Yeah, well, the thing is, that's the difference. Our stuff goes into sale, and then it's gone. Whereas your stuff is either you get it day one, or it goes up drastically in price. That's the only thing, isn't it? That is the only issue. But no, I've never had that problem. But I was just saying that's the other thing about that Lego section. Obsessed with that section of the park. They didn't have Florida's got a little shop as well, as in like a walk-in shop. They got a food and a walk-in shop, but this one didn't have. I think they're going to be adding to it, because I don't think they did it. I don't think they would have done anything in 2020. I'd love to be a fly on the wall and see what they're going to be doing. So Anthony's £4 then, basically, for you to complete that set. Where are they £2 though, dude? Are they? Is that Sainsbury's, or is that Argos? Because obviously Argos, you're never going to know what you're going to get. Well, everybody can give. I'm even going to do it myself. Can I do it? Where's the round of applause in the chat? Everybody can give Mandy a round of applause. She did not spend a single penny on. Oh, there we go. She did not spend a single penny. There we go. On anything Lego related this week. So, congratulations. That was probably the first in a while that you've not done. You're going to make up for it soon, though. So I would imagine. Sainsbury's. Okay, fair enough. That's all right. And so at least you can find the packs. Duck. I've just found all these things. They're pretty cool. But what's on the delivery for you then, Jay? That's the thing. What we up to? No, I didn't think it would last, Mandy. I didn't think it would last. So now there's a few of you in the chat. Would any of you be able to fit? I couldn't find the clap, so I have a duck. Yeah, I just typed in clap and it came up with clap. I need to delete clap, otherwise I'm just going to enter clap into the chat, and that would just be weird. Anthony's even found the rock symbols. I have some of that. But right at the start, when it was just Mandy, we were saying about this set. Would anybody want this set added into their display? I think Saturday Ev's got it. Could be lying, I'm not too sure. But this has the staircase in the middle. And that has the famous roof, Jay, that I got lost on. Well, I didn't actually get lost. I actually managed to do it by complete fluke, a full loop. Thank you for the duck. What other stuff have they got on there? They've got all sorts of stuff on there. Oh, you don't have that Saturday F. Ah. So what did you think of the... Oh, we'll go back to this then. What did you think of the roof tour? Because Jay's watched it and laughed that he thought I got lost. So I ended up running around it and not realising that down by the yellow bit, that section there is actually, as you can see, it's even built in there. It's got its own door where you come out onto the bit. But would anybody add this into their own display? And it is a bit awkward shape at the bottom. As you can see, it's not the same size. But that Lego house is currently still available. And after running around the whole of that roof in the video that was uploaded last Tuesday, it's amazing when you get to the top. That actual brick is really surprisingly ridiculously high, and you're much higher than anything else that's within the building as well, because it's not like you're close to the roof. So yeah, if anybody's seen that, 5 likes, have some. 4 likes. Sorry, I'm talking nonsense. 5 people in, 4 likes. Lovely stuff. Appreciate. Thank you, and thank you. So Manny says thank you for the duck. Now too small, build it. Oh, the set build it to scale. To be fair, it would look amazing with that scale. I would like that to scale. But how many of these would you need to build it to scale, do we think? Because obviously this would have to be taller than that. So you would need loads of these. It would be massive. It would be on a base plate and a half, wouldn't it? It would be, yeah, base plate and a half. So it would be basically the Daily Bugle and half again, because you don't buy anything that's on 2 base plates. It's either a base plate or a base plate and a half, and then you just add the height. But yeah, you could add in actual playgrounds and stuff. You'd probably have to just build it from scratch. That would be a really good thing. So Anthony wants the Razor Quest, the gingerbread house, the coaster, Harry Potter hut, because it's retiring. I'd love that display. Yeah, the Lego house, it's a cool thing. The thing is, though, there's so many of them, and they're not going to be retiring it soon. You wouldn't have to rush to buy it straight away. So it's okay. But I mean, out of the Razor Quest, the gingerbread house, and the coaster, which one would you want? On the Harry Potter, the hut as well. Out of those 4, if you could only get one, what would you want to get? And again, anybody else that's watching this back, what sets that are retiring? Because obviously everybody's talking about the retiring sets this week. What would you like to add in to your collection that you've not got? I'm a bit scared to look, actually, because there's probably some stuff. Yeah, the view. Oh, hang on. Venom is built. Is a picture come through? Venom. Oh, it is. Oh, hang on. Sorry, cheeky monkey. You have to tell Jay to let me know to look, because I've got this on silent, because obviously to stop it interfering and it not vibrating. Otherwise, it will be really awkward for you. Let me just swipe down and have a look, and I'll show everybody. So she sent me two new pictures have come through. Bag 13 is done. So everybody give Kiara a round of applause or a duck. So add that in, Kiara. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I'll give you some dabs. Dabs for Kiara. There we go. Beautiful stuff. And Lego King has also sent a photo. Oh, there we go. That's what Lego King sent. He sent the Looney Tune through. Amazing. And Venom is done. So I'll wait for that photo to ping through. Well done, Kiara. That is looking good. I don't know how you would be able to get the Lego house in the scale of something like the Bugle. I think the Bugle's a skyscraper, and I mean, I know that obviously, so it's not going to be as tall as that, but it will take up a bigger floor plan. But yeah, sorry, Sally. The roof tour was brilliant. We said at the start that it was more luck than judgment, because I didn't actually think you could get to the brick at the top. I just thought it was an aerial view, and they just put the brick as obviously like a photo thing. But yeah, when you walked all the way up to the top of the roof, and then you kept going. It was really cool that you could literally walk across the brick at the top, and then just loop down the other side. And we're saying right at the very start of this video that you could do all of that without actually needing a ticket to the actual Lego house. So if you were at the Lego house and you had booked a ticket for the afternoon, for example, and you just needed time to kill, all of that play area was open for everybody. So obviously, I say everybody, it's meant for the little ones, but it was big enough for adults if you were bored. And the views were spectacular. I would like to go back and see what the views are like at night as well, because I think it would look very pretty lit up. So again, if you've not clocked on to what we're talking about this Lego house, and it was the video that was uploaded last Tuesday, and that is the roof experience and the exclusive set video. Yeah, it just opened up, so I was lucky, but yeah, it's quite surprised that there's only one bit that you could only get to from the house. So there was the one bit that was blocked off, but everything else you could get to via walking around, which is pretty cool. Little only. What's little? I'm lost. What have we done? What have I missed? Hang on. There's some more stuff. Oh, hang on. We've got more stuff coming through. More stuff coming through. Oh, figures. Figure time. Right, so Venom. That's Venom. I've got a funny feeling I've got that Venom already, because it came with the magazine. And then we got that one. Beautiful. And that's a good looking figure. I like that. Can I spin it around when it spin? No. So that is thanking you and kindly Kiara for those photos. So that is all of bag 13 done, and there's some serious figures in with that as well, which is ace. I like that. Thank you. What's little only? What have I missed? I'm confused. Mr. King, more than likely. I'm not. There's potential. There's potential. Yeah, there is potential for that. And that one I just smelt really bad. One or the other. Anything can happen. But I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Well, hopefully you guys did. And even Jay watched it, I think. No, I had the hot dog. Oh, that's a video that's coming. You guys saw the video that I put up of the hot dog and the drink outside the Lego house on the last night. I just did that video today, and some of you might like it. It'll be painful for Jay. I started to walk through like a woodland area, and then thought I'll just do the woodland area to the house as a different walkthrough to another video that actually completely backfired, which I need to redo when I go back over there, because it was so bouncy. I'm going to use a GoPro to film it. And then somehow we ended up by the Lego HQ, the Lego University, a completely different entrance to the brick house. We walked all the way through Billund, and then eventually got to the supermarket. And by the supermarket, I found a burger place that did all hot dogs and burgers really cheap. Ended up getting one of them, which is the video, the picture that I put up on the Instagram while I was there. And it was lush and it was cheap. So in case you wanted to know, that is a video that's coming, and it was tasty. But they had a huge menu. I think it was like takeout or something. It was called take something, I thought it was just a takeaway place because of COVID, but it wasn't. They had like a little eat-in restaurant, and it was busy. It was busy. Rotten Ronnie. that's a code word for it, Lego King. When you're just unsure, got a rotten Ronnie. But yeah, what side do you fit on? I'm lost. Lego student, fill me in. I have no idea. I'm confused with what that bit is. Please let me know. Chocolate is the way forward. That's what it's all about. You fuel by chocolate and Monster, and then you can get all these videos done. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad I had a Monster before I went up the Lego house. So I was half asleep when I got there, and I thought I'd be all right. It'd be a 5 minutes on the roof, and then we'll walk through. No, like half hour later, we walked into the bit. Yeah, they found a really nice hot dog and burger place. Really, really tasty, just outside the Lego house. So if that's obviously the front, around the back of the Lego house. So we'll spin it around that way. You've got like a little, basically across, just like a little road, and it just goes round to the left, and then you've got a supermarket there. Just here, you've got a really nice takeaway place, and you can get yourself some really nice hot dogs. And everything. Like I ended up trying to get a couple of drinks for the night and for the airport before the airport in the morning. And yeah, I had shorts on and obviously never wear trousers. So I tried to stuff in about 3 drinks in here. I actually ended up putting a drink up my sleeve. I look like a right idiot. Put a drink up my sleeve, 2 drinks in here, ordered a hot dog, just a plain hot dog. And she looked at me like, plain? It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, there's no language barrier with it. Just a plain hot dog. And yeah, it got done really quickly. But my God, it was piping hot, but it was good. It was good. So, Kiara, you need to get your passport sorted and come over. We'll drag Jay over because it's only an hour and 20-minute flight at the most. And you'll love it. Yeah, you'll absolutely love it. It's on our doorstep, so we've got to do it. Double sausage breakfast. What a cheeky McDonald's one. Have some of that. Chocolate Oompa Loompa. Well, just in case you're panicking, here we go. I had this just before we started, and now we're at that time where we can carry on. So it's a good dinner, this. Well, I don't know how he managed to get away with that, actually, Jay, because Mr. Sheeran must have asked permission. Or he mustn't have known that there was actually a Lego house. But they don't use his soundtrack, put it that way. When you go around the Lego house, he's not singing. I know. I forgot to take it back with me, which is really annoying, the bag for life. So that was in the hotel room. And I'm just walking back, oh God, what an idiot. Saturday Avenue with the tips. How to get off work easy. You've done bag 1. So Kiara's done bag 13. Mandy's done bag number 1. Anthony and Saturday Avenue are trying to figure out how they can get off work for the day. Jay's probably going to get involved in that because his bowels are top notch when it comes to certain food. And no, Ed Sheeran was not singing at the Lego house. So that's why I go on slightly early. So anybody that just wants to know about the videos, they're probably turned off by now. And now it gets funny and silly, which is what the point of these are as well. So bring it. Oh, for a second then I thought that's a funny sat nav. I was like, could you imagine? But no. Mr. Saturday Avenue himself coming up with the top tips of how to get off work. But yeah, those hot dogs are tasty. But if Kiara is listening this back, you need to get Jay on a plane and we need to get him over, and he can actually explore something. If you'll enjoy it, it'll be a good few days. Take him ice skating, get some ice cream. Then you have to go into the Lego park. There's loads of other stuff to do. That's the thing. When the other videos come with the other stuff that you can get, you're laughing. Yeah, at least 5 chunks a day, Anthony. Yeah, that's your whole point of your 5 days, isn't it? 5 of those a day. Absolutely laughing. I keep looking down because I keep getting notifications through. I need to turn. I haven't. Right. Okay. It's all right. Somebody just sent me a message, but it's nothing to do with where we're at the moment. So we're okay. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Knocked everything. Everything's been knocked. Oh, it's all broken. And there we go. Amazing. Look at that. Perfect. We're back at it. Back at it. Tell you what, if eating 3 minifigures is part of your 5 a day, you got a worse diet than me, dude. Crisps, I get I'd have 5 packs. 5 pack easy. That'd be my 5 a day. Or 5 guys, yeah, that would work. But 3 minifigs, a beer, and some crisps. I'm not 100% sure if your bowels would appreciate that. I mean, you can try it, but it might be a bit crunchy. Might be a bit crunchy. But yeah, with that coming up with the food that's just by the house, it is actually really easy to do. And the what was it, 2 or 3 restaurants that are in there? No, Mr. JD has sent something. He's sending me stuff. I will wait until you're in the chat, Jay, to let me know what that is. I'll wait until he's back. Otherwise, I'm weird. Oh, there we go. Do you want me to, if I show, do you want to explain? So Jay is in. There we go. So I've just been sent. This is what Jay collects, and I'll let Jay fill everybody in the comments. This has just come through. So it's a new Doctor Strange from the Legends series. And Saturday, no, it wasn't Saturday Ave. Who last week? Who was in the chat last week that wanted the Doctor Strange with the new coat? So the first ever ML Classic Doctor Strange in the figure. So I need that with the bugle. So this is the kind of stuff that we're going to be talking about with regards to the Lego / 6-inch scale. Still need names. 6-inch stud keeps appearing, but we're still not too sure if that's suitable. But we'll see. But does anybody know if there is a classic Doctor Strange available? Because we know that there's the new Doctor Strange that's just come out with the new Doctor Strange that's just come out has the new cloth cape. But I don't know if there's a classic Doctor Strange about. I'm not too sure. Anybody know the answer? Why is Spider-Man? I'm not too sure. What set are you talking about, Anthony? Which one? Or is that the pitch that I've just shown, or is it something that you've just seen? Oh, from CMF. So why does Spider-Man have Doctor Strange's head on him, or the other way around for the CMF Avengers? Anybody know? Okay, so it's what if Spider-Man was a zombie hunter? And that is the episode. So it's all what if stories, basically, dude, of what if, what if this would happen, what if that would happen, and so on and so forth. Is that another one that's come through? No. Okay. So yeah, there's plenty of different things. Yeah, it's all right, Anthony. You'll get there. There's loads of how many films have you seen now? As you said to me before that you've just seen the Thor film, haven't you? Mandy, are you a Marvel queen? Because you said you weren't going to collect the CMF figures, but you seem to know a little bit about the film. So I wonder if you are holding off on the figures, but you do like the films. That's something I've not actually asked. There was a Zombie Hunter Spider-Man CMF. No, I don't. I'm not too sure what Doctor Strange figures have been released in the past. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's been done in the past, and I don't know, because I know the Marvel stuff has been going for a long time, and it would be nice if they were allowed to do larger displays at the theme parks as well, but they won't because of Disney. Obviously, they didn't do it with Disney, so. Yeah, there is, I think, dude. But there's Jay's just sent over a picture of a classic Doctor Strange that's just been released in his 6-inch scale, and said that would go perfectly with the bugle. So Jay, fill the information in. We've got Marvel questions coming along. Oh, there's no Doctor Strange with the bugle set. So you can get a Doctor Strange in the MCU stuff, and you can get a Doctor Strange in the What If, and the new Doctor Strange has come out in the set that we were talking about the other week. But it's not with the bugle. But you think it would, if they released the older one, which is the one that you've just sent, which is a brand new one, confusing enough, it would work with the bugle with you. Okay. Starting to dribble, but I've got it. We're all right. So you've seen all the films except Black Widow. Holding out. What's the reason you're holding out? You just don't think they'll work in the city, or? Because I think because they'd released a few DC sets before, hadn't they? So they've done the Batman stuff a couple of times, but obviously that's because of the film. And now this is their first crack at the whip. But I would like a Marvel or DC area, because we said about this last week about obviously keeping it theme park related, that there's a Thomas Land coming to Lego, but there's also a Peppa Pig land, which is going to be a bit bizarre. So it'll be interesting to see what yeah, we'll do, dude. I'll have a heavy look, see, because we were saying, I think it was in the Marvel chat last week, that there's a new the new set with the new Doctor Strange that's just come in, has a different torso print and has a new cloth cape. I can visualize what the name is, but I don't want to say the wrong name. So if you can remember who was giving out the good fun information last week, then remind me, because he's not in at the moment. But if you know who that was, then shout him out, and I can shout him out. Muppets are coming out next year, April. Yeah, it's in one of the American parks, which is a bit weird. Oh, fair enough, Shay. Okay, it must be a new style cape he's got, and the other one, or it's just a different cape. I'm sure we spoke about something like that last week. Or not. Maybe we didn't. Fair enough. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, they'll be around for a while, won't they? You've got at least like 6 months to pick them up before they've gone. So yeah, if you don't want to get them straight away, but I'm looking forward to getting them. Sav. Yeah, Peppa Pig. It's going to be bizarre because it's in a park in America. I don't know. I want to say it's a California one. But so somebody said it to me, and I was like, why would they do a Peppa Pig license? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I did actually look into it, and it is actually coming, but it's only to one of the parks. So I'm guessing they'll be doing the Peppa Pig Lego sets, maybe. That'd be an interesting one. But yeah, if they ever did Thomas the Tank stuff, that would be if that was our what if they ever did that, that would be insane. But yeah, it's the Peppa Pig one that's coming. Where are we? Yeah, it does get very addictive. We just ask Jay. Jay's got the same problem with his 6-inch. It's it gets messy. Yeah, maybe it's the same cape then. Maybe they've used the cape for Mysterio and used the cape for Doctor Strange in the other one. So I knew it came with a different cape. How big's this wall that you're making, Mandy? What's the size of it? Set number 76128. Yeah, there are some really good figures that come with the different sets. It was just picking them up at the time, and I don't know why, but it's something I never looked at. I don't know if it's just because they're not in scale with these, and I just didn't think about the figures would work with them. So I was only getting the more display pieces, and now I'm obviously all in on the theme park stuff. That's all been changed actually. The whole theme park's been changed. About the carousel's moved, Apocalypseburg's moved, the Joker Manor's moved, and the haunted house and everything is all completely changed down at the bottom because the Colosseum's all down there now. Yeah, so we did a move a while back, and with everything that's now spread out, I have a full table and a half of space. So that's not bad going. A full table and a half of space. So if they release any more theme park sets, I am good to go. 4 base plate. What 32 base plates? 4 base plates wide. That's massive. How many? Is it the 32 base plate you've got? That's what. That is a big area you're doing, Mandy. A big area. Yeah, there you go, Saturday. Looks like she'll be when she starts buying all the bricks. All right, both enjoy your dinner break. I'll be on probably for what time will we now? Probably another half an hour or so, I would imagine. No later than 9 o'clock, and I'll clock off. But sort of another 30 minutes, 45 minutes. If you get a chance, Jay, between your dinner break, and you do find any more Star Wars stuff to that Lego Movie 2 section, let us know, because I need, or if anybody can do it for me, find the map with the Star Wars section in, because I'd love to know what rides were there. It's bugging me. But enjoy your food, and thank Yara for me for doing all that work. It looks amazing. Bag number 13 looks brilliant, and those figures are cracking as well, which is really, really good. Really, really good. But yeah, you're right, Anthony. The figure count to the sets are very, very strong. With regards to the Marvel DC stuff, it is a strong thing. But I just don't know why I never pick them up. I don't know why. I don't know, but I will be collecting them as we go through. So anybody that is in the chat, does anybody want to know anything about the videos that I haven't gone over? And if you've just joined, what sets have you bought in the last 7 days? What progress have you made in the last week? Anything you've ordered, part replacements, minifigures, anything? What have you done? Just jump in on the chat and join in. If you're watching this and you can't chat, you just need to sign yourself into the YouTube account. So sometimes I think if you click the link and you're not signed in, it looks like you can't chat. So you need to do it a different way. So 32 stud width. So you've got 4 base plates. I'm just looking at that. That is absolutely enormous, Mandy. That I'm just and it's 6 bricks high. Wow. Okay. That's going to be one big wall. So what are you going to do in front of it? Oh, pictures coming through. Really, we like these. Just keep sending photos because it means anybody that's watching back will have an idea of what we're talking about. So that's one of them. That's a cool looking thing. And that is the other. So it comes with Mysterio, Firefighter, and the... Oh, it comes in his outfit. Oh, I see. If I can... I think I can pause it because of how it's been sent through, but that's the one. They're good looking figures, those do. So how much do you pick that one up for, buddy? It's a good looking set. What are you going to do? You're going to add in like vines and stuff and just put the little single stud the single stud bits in, and you can just pop stuff on like the clocks and stuff. Or all right, Saturday. Let's go back through. Happy eating hot dogs. So Saturday Avenue has sent Anthony a picture. That is good. Forgot to mention. Is that those new those news? I need to look Saturday. My news feed is so far behind everybody. It's ridiculous. I see stuff like a week or two back now. I don't know. But the bike, is that from the new bikes that have just come out? Because have you seen that there's a load of minifigures with the speed bikes that are now available, or is that something completely different? Yeah, any ideas for Mandy's display? She'll be happy to hear them, I'm sure. But you'll think of something, Mandy. You're always on fire when it comes to that sort of stuff. You'll be absolutely fine. I'm just trying to get rid of. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there'll be a lot of stuff that you can do for the display side of stuff. There'll be loads, but it's just what will work for you. That's the thing, because I mean, it's also what parts you've got as well. Oh, great find. No, I don't know what one that is, but I was looking through the new sets that are to be released. I'm guessing at the start. It must be saying out loud now. The start of next month, unless it's a VIP early release. And there's a load of like the speed bikes with different figures in, which came with the magazine that you can get in the UK, which is weird because it's the same thing, but they were only $3.99. So maybe a lot of people really wanted them in their city, so they realised that actually instead of just putting them in the magazines, they'll do different ones and put them up on the website. Oh, what donut are you getting, Mandy? Teasers. I'll hunt it down Saturday. I'll have a look when this finishes, and I will see. Oh, the Tron set. Yeah. Does that come with any figures? Those two bikes? Because actually, that's a Tron is opening up at Disney, isn't it? Yeah, this is come on. Forget what everything else is about. What flavour donut you're picking up? Hold the live. Come on, hold the stream. Everybody, write in the comments below if you're rewatching this back. Guess what she's going to get before you can see. Unless you've already seen it, then you're cheating. But still write it. The anticipation is too much. Amazing. You get too many figures, 2 bikes. And you can get a light up kit. Yeah, they seem to be going. They do seem to be going quite bike heavy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, have a look on the Lego store website. You'll see it in the coming soon section. They've got all of that sort of stuff in there, and I was quite surprised of it. It's just a figure on a bike. It's not like it comes with anything else. But I've never seen them do that. So it looks like it's almost going to be a polybag size, but we'll wait and see. Oh, the answer is a Boston cream. Got a Dunkin' Donuts boxed with mixed ones. It's a donut. It's got to be chocolate though. Sorry, it's my kind of taste, as Jay said, it is literally chocolate or nothing. Chocolate or bust. What shall I give you? I'm going to see. No. They have a donut. Oh, they do. There we go. Look, donut. There you go, Mandy. Just for you. Oh, is it the wheels that light up, or is it in the whole frame? Does it sort of do the wheel across the chassis and then the other wheel? I'll have to have a hunt down and see what they look like. It's amazing what you can do with all the light kits now as well, isn't it? Like the differences within that. With the Tron bikes after the Wally set, excuse me, or was that around about the same time? Was that when they went sort of really heavy into their movie stuff, and then they stopped? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. So that's an older. Good. Everybody at home can enjoy this. Holeless donut. Look at that, everybody. Just in case you wonder what donut she's having. And there we go. It's, I'm surprised it didn't have a bite mark or a teeth mark in it though, Mandy. I think you should have taken a massive bite out of it at least. Yeah, I think the Tron set came out about roughly the time of the Wally set. I think. Could be absolutely miles off. Probably am, to be fair, but yeah, it does look nice, doesn't it? Did it taste good? Was it one of those where it's really disappointing? Because they suck when they're disappointing. It's never fun. And has anybody seen, because it is on topic with the point of this stream, has anybody seen the new really expensive Lego Technic set that they're going to be releasing? I don't. It's so they must pay so much money for the licensing. But has anybody seen it? And would anybody get it? Oh, okay. All right, I'm with you. So you got to sort of set a timer and then wait. That's going to hurt. Anybody seen the new Technic? It is enormous, and somebody has already bought it. They must have got it on their VIP early release, but for like nearly 450 quid. It's so expensive, and there's not that many pieces, which just means it's all to do with licensing. But it is a cool looking thing, but it's far too much money. It's the new Dozer set. The one where it's got the big ice pick at the back and it tears it all up, and you've got the big shovel on the front. But I don't know how big it's actually going to be, because I've got, not up here, but I've got the red crane and the excavator. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, set number 42055 is the other one that I've got, and they're nice looking big things. But this one looks smaller because obviously it's in scale, but it's 2 times the amount of money, I would say. But it's because you're paying the licensing to use the name of the company, so it's yeah, which is bizarre when it comes to that sort of scenario, because they could have just made a massive Dozer and not paid them the money, because they could have just made their own. It's a bit like Volvo with their big 6-wheeler tipper. They could have just sort of made their own design, but then I suppose there's fans that would just want this specific set, so they must do a calculated decision and go, no, we will copy this exact one, because there'll be enough fans that will want to do it, and they must get the money back from the licensing. Because even that the 6-wheeler Volvo tipper that they did, that was quite expensive, but it was not, because I think this is as expensive as the massive white quarry thing. I mean, it's all on an app and everything now, aren't they? All the Lego Technic sets are, but it's far too much money. And keeping on the topic of what new sets I wish they would do, I put together again another video, this time from the inside the Lego house, and there's a minifigure miniland section, and they have a amazing theme park. Now, one of the things that they've got there, you got the big, it's like it's the swing, but it's really high up and it just spins and spins. You know, it's on the chain swing ride. That would look amazing if they did that in this scale, because I'm pretty sure. Did anybody notice this? Hang on. So on the artwork here, so this comes with the roller coaster. It's got all 3 classic sets. So you can see the coaster, the Ferris wheel, and obviously the carousel. If you didn't know, you now do know. But on the box, they always released a hint of what would be coming next. But on all the boxes, there's a ride that they haven't released yet. And it would be nice if they did that, because it would look brilliant. Because I know a lot of people would like a proper theme park ride again, because obviously the Haunted House is technically a theme park because it's a drop tower ride and it doubles up as a haunted house. But with the coaster retiring this year, I would imagine they'll be releasing another track thing. But what will they do? Because that is huge, this thing. So if they release something again that big, nobody's going to have any space. But it would look Brazilian if they did. So again, if you're watching this back, or you're stuffing your face eating donuts and stuff, let me know what you think. Let me know what you all think with regards to the next set that they might be bringing out for the theme park. Because I was looking into the sets that we were retiring. Well, no, sorry. I saw that set was going to be retiring because of Anthony was saying that he wanted the coaster. And we were saying the best place is to actually get it from before it retires. But then it got me thinking, well, when this set does retire, what's going to take its place. Because if you think currently, you've got the small 3-in-1 set, which is here, and then you've got the Haunted House Drop Tower. They got the Pirate roller coaster got retired. It got retired last year. I said that ages ago Saturday. They need to do the Pirate Swing in a big scale, though. They need to do it in the same scale as that'll go with all of this. Hello, Pumpkin. They need to do it as a scale that'll go with all of this, because I don't want a small 3-in-1 creator scale. I want like a big theme park scale. Because they've already got the 3-in-1 out. The 3-in-1s are amazing, but obviously they're just a lot smaller. So I need to build it like everything else. But the little Ferris wheel does look smart. You coming here? Or are you going? Hey. Oh, she's come up and come straight back down again. Not interested? No? Okay. But yeah, because like the 3-in-1s, like the UFO sets and things that they did, they work perfectly well with the bigger sets. But I would like a big set for big set replacement. If we're going to lose the coaster, I mean, a swinging ship set would need to be the same base plate as the Joker Manor, which you can't really see, can you? Just over half an IKEA table. That helps. That's what it needs to be. Make it happen, Lego. Make it happen. It'll need to be 2 base plates at least. 2 to 3. No, she just came up, looked at me, turned around and went straight back down again. Not interested. It's even tidied. I've even tidied the floor for her as well. Yeah, it needs to be 2 base plates. Because what the roller coasters on these, aren't they? So they're 16 by 16. So obviously 2 of them is 32 by 32. So that is 1, 2, 3. So that's like 3.5 base plates long. So yeah, 2 base plates. I think you'd be laughing with, and it would be really cool to actually get it swinging. But they've got a choice of either just a swing, or they can make it go all the way around. But it's bizarre, because they should just do the pirate one, copy the pirate theme swinging ship that they've got, and then they're done, because they can just copy the design from their own theme park, because that swinging ship is in a few different parks, and because Billund had a slightly different pirate section, and they didn't have the swinging ship, but I think they did have a swinging ship somewhere else. No, they got it in Windsor. I think they got one in Germany. They've got, not too sure what Dubai's got. But it's weird, because with the Florida park, the Florida theme park rides, they took over an old theme park. So what they've done is that they've rethemed the rides that are already there, so they're completely different. So they've got a load of different, like completely different rides. So if you just wanted to go to like basically a theme park that they've slowed down, it would be the Legoland in Florida, because they've got like a twin tier carousel. They've got 3 or 4 other roller coasters that are there, which they didn't sell off, and they've just sort of themed the outside and put a couple of big models out there and just called it sort of something completely different. So it works. It does work, but it's it would be nice if they did a swinging ship. Anybody else got any other good ideas of what it would be nice if they did? Because it'll be what, 4 months after that gets retired and that one's gone completely. But two base plates, I think, would be good. But yeah, that coaster's massive. Yeah, because I can't see them doing another roller coaster straight away, because obviously I would actually quite like a water ride, a rapids or a log flume. I would quite like. They could make a rapids work, because you would just use the same lift system, and then it can just slide around. Yeah, we're just wondering what theme park thing they would make though. Lego Student. What would they make as a replacement to the coaster? That's the thing. I don't know what they would. I don't know what they would do, because Anthony is looking at the coaster. Do you reckon you're going to be able to try and get it before Christmas, dude? If you're still here. Not too sure if he's dribbling over that donut. But yeah, it would be nice. It'd be nice if they did. But obviously, some of them are absolutely massive. They're not going to do a big Ninjago set next year, I wouldn't thought. I don't know when the City in the Gardens came out. Like the time distance between the two. And it'll be interesting what so it's going to be a corner for the modular in January. But it'll be very interesting to see what one it is. Okay, just in case you can't read the comments. Mandy has destroyed the donut. She said it was brilliant, and now she's just let down. Oh, amazing stuff. So Anthony built a claw machine. The claw machine that wins a prize. That's a great idea. I've seen from the Lego Movie 2 set. So it's not the fist, which was a tribute to Stan Lee, which was a really nice touch because he just added that in straight away. It's the dude. It's the smaller Lego Movie 2 spaceship. You can redo that from Rebrickable as a arcade thing, and it's bright blue and bright green. It's got all like the dinosaurs and stuff sort of walking up the side of the building. It's got all the little arcade machines on the inside. Maybe they might do some accessory packs and things to add in more amusement bit things. You got plenty of time for Ninjago Gardens. Plenty of time. Beautiful looking thing. Big thing. Well, tall. Obviously, it's on a 32 by 32 base plate, and then you've got the extra bit that doesn't have to be attached, so you can get away with that. Yeah, no, what I meant was Saturday Ave was because they obviously did the Lego City and the Lego Gardens. I don't know what the gap was between the two. I can't see them doing another, because obviously that was just a special release. But if that sold really well, maybe they might think of another one to go with it in the same time frame as what the other one was. I would imagine it would be a year or two apart. Yeah, I've got the City and the docks just there, but I don't know how long the docks came out after the City. So I don't know, like with the Gardens, if they're going to wait a year or two and then have them overlapping for a year before they retire one. Obviously, it takes so many years to develop. It depends if they've gone, we'll just do one set for the 10-year anniversary. Nobody's really going to be interested in that, or because obviously it's still a big seller. But I thought the Monkey Kid stuff was supposed to be sort of taking its place, but maybe they're going to be running both seasons parallel. Oh, it's just a year. Well, maybe they might be releasing something. But Manny said there's no big Ninjago sets leaked so far. Maybe they do a spinning tower view thing. That'd be cool. Yeah, an observation tower. That'd be ace. I'd like one of them, like a big dish. That'd be pretty cool if they did that, because they could just make that really tall, a nice queue line, and they could have all the detail in that. And to get that working, that would look really nice going up and back down. Would you want an observation tower Saturday Ave in yours? I think that would work well. You could put it smack in the middle of your city, and you can go up nice and high. Imagine putting a GoPro in it as well. If you could put a little camera into it, it's actually spinning around your city. That would be a nice touch. Photo from Mr. Lego King. They're all coming through now. So that's the little claw machine that he's made up. And that's the instructions that come with. Check that out. It's a good effort. It's nice looking set. Yeah, I think an observation tower would be amazing. See, that they could get away with doing that as a 3-in-1 creator or a massive one, because if people don't have the space, you could just do a small observation tower, and it's just a smaller set. So it's just like, as long as it's taller than the UFOs and stuff. Yep, I've got them, dude. I've already showed them up. You might have been going between the two, but I appreciate that. So it's it's a nice looking claw. But yeah, the observation tower would be tidy, but I would prefer a tall one. But the only thing is that it can't be much taller than the coaster. It would have to be the height of the haunted house. It couldn't be much taller than that, because I think the haunted house is about the same height as the Ninjago Gardens. Anything after that, you're going to be really struggling with ceiling height. Yeah, you sent another one over? Yeah, I've got the claw and the instructions, buddy. I've already put them up on the old doodah. It looks impressive. Yeah, the wind turbine actually is, if you took the blades off, it's probably slightly like that much shorter than the haunted house, but the actual shaft bit and the base would be perfect for the observation tower, because it'd be on a. The only thing is that if you made it big with this, I guess if they wanted to be clever, they could have the actual observation bit above the queue bit where they go in, and then it goes up and back down again. Otherwise, if they had it back, the disc wouldn't be in proportion with the actual everything else. So if the actual observation bit was this literally 32 by 32 going all the way up and all the way down again, it would have to stop over the top of the queue line. So they could do a very similar front to what they've done with the actual wind turbine, as regards to how it's laid out. So you've just got the front of it, and then you just bring the middle bit forward. Because in the wind turbine, you've got all the packs and all the wires and stuff hidden within the mounting bit. But yeah, I think the actual height of it would be cool. And I mean, I guess if it was grooved all the way around the outside as a spiral, people would be able to motor it going up and then back down again. I guess, I don't know. That's how it would spin, wouldn't it? But no, that's a good call, actually. The height of the that wind turbine. So I've got it just here, because it's the blades on this turbine that make it massive, because I can't put the turbine even here, because it hits the ceiling. It has to be as far away from the roof as possible. Where I've got it is in one of the only places I can spin it all the way around, because the blade is that long, and you've got 3 of them, so double that. So that's you need a big wingspan. I would move it, but I'm scared I'm going to drop it. Somebody was saying, I don't know if it was Mandy or Saturday Ave, that there is an alternative build for a pub, Anthony, and it's one of the modulars, and I can't remember what modular it is, but there is a pub modular that you can redo, but I don't know what one it is. So if Mandy or Saturday Ave knows which one that is, because they were one of those two. I think it was both of them. I think they both told me about it. Corner garage. There we go. So you can redo the corner garage as a pub. Anthony's list is getting longer and longer, because that set's retiring this year as well, isn't it? Uh-oh. But then you could just make your own variant app, couldn't you? You could just do your own thing with that if you wanted to. Are you going to make a pub for yours, are you? Nice. So Mandy's going to go all alternate builds for all of her stuff. Because the alternate build to the treehouse is a watermill. I quite like the look of that, but I like the treehouse too much, so I'm not gonna change that. But no, there's some really cool things that you can do, and obviously there's some different bits and pieces that you can buy, because obviously all the alternative instructions that you can get are brilliant. So it is very much a case of what it is you want to do and how it is you want to sort of develop your city and everything, really. But a pub would be nice. I've not seen many people do that, so Mandy, when you get around to doing yours around, like I was going to say, oh, actually no, you'd probably do it around Christmas, wouldn't you? Because you'd have your Christmas display done by then. Because I'm going to get my Christmas display done for the 1st of December, so it's all built and ready by the 1st. Otherwise, you just don't see it long enough, and it's just silly. I've seen people already built their new one. When are you going to build yours, Saturday, Av? Going all the way back full circle to your first set that you got this week that's arriving tomorrow. When are you going to build the Christmas house, or the Santa visit, shall I say? When are you gonna actually open the box up? Because I've seen some people built that already, which sort of makes sense. Got to make sure it's all there and they can just put it out and display. But I got another message come through. No. Go back. You're going to start in November, so it's going to be done for December. What are the Christmas sets have you got? Because we're discussing this with Mandy of when to actually start doing them. Because I spend ages actually displaying them, but I need to build them, and obviously they're not massive. But I want them all built and then ready to do it. I'd rather do that than start building them on the run up to Christmas, and then you don't actually sort of see them, especially if you've got a few of them. Because Colin was telling me he's got every single one, which is amazing. So he's obviously going to be getting this, and the new reindeer set is coming out as well. That is a real nice looking set, and it's nice that it's all in scale. So that'd be nice. 2 nice little sets to add into the display. Because they used to do a lot of smaller vehicles, which I've got. They did the red pickup truck as a 2-parter. So you had the red pickup truck, and then you had the they obviously they do them everywhere, but it's obviously much more popular in the States and probably in Canada as well, where you go and buy the actual Christmas tree, and they had the counter. So you had the small counter, and you had the 2 barriers around the outside, and you could put all the trees behind it, and the red pickup truck was there, and you had the guy with the chainsaw, and you could load the tree into the back of the truck. That's one of my favourite sets that they did. That looks uber Christmassy. Oh, amazing! I didn't know you could do the Sesame Street as a castle. That's a cracking idea. I've not seen the alternate build for that, because I've not picked up any of that set, because those figures do look amazing. It'd be interesting with the new figures that are supposed to be coming out, what figures are different to the set that's come out. Snow Globe's lovely. Charles Dickens giveaway was really nice. Yeah, that's the little sort of triangular tree. Yeah, all of those are really, really nice. Yeah, I think the key is to make sure that all of the Christmas stuff is built and just in a box somewhere ready to display for Christmas. Because you just run out of time otherwise. Because obviously once the display is done, the sets are already out. It's not like they're going to release. Well, they're not going to release any Christmas sets in December, because they've already released their 2 now. But it's weird that they've got their giveaway purchase was the Christmas Carol again. So because we were saying what the giveaway purchase was going to be for Christmas, and because obviously it was the ice skating rink, wasn't it, which loads of people got and loads of people didn't get. In fact, it was this, just in case people want to know what I'm talking about. So that's the Charles Dickens set, which is what Saturday Av has got and was talking about. And then that came out last year, and then that was a giveaway, wasn't it? So you had giveaway for that, and then that was a giveaway that just lasted basically the whole of December for a low price point. So that wasn't too bad. So that was that one, and then I think the year before. They did the limited edition present as well, didn't they? So they do all of these cool things for Christmas, and I've just seen Mandy saying it's Halloween next, which is very, very true. But they don't do these things for Halloween, do they? So I would make up a nice Halloween display, but I guess there's not really that much that they can do and attack. But right, let's go back through. Going back through. Brick Festival will be cool to make it. Can you bring yours on the 13th of Feb? What do you want me to bring? Do you mean, am I free on the 13th of Feb, dude? Is that what you mean? Because I am not currently. If it all goes to plan, I won't be in the country on the 13th of Feb. I will be away filming, I'm afraid. Yeah, see, I've got all mine saved and safe, but there was a bag which has really annoyed me with a couple of sets in. There was 2 sets in, and I've dropped something on it, and all the pieces have mangled into each other. So I'm going to have to rebuild them and make sure. So it's the only sets I really want to make sure that 100% perfect. So yeah, it's I really like them. I think it's a really nice display. Oh, sorry, it was Anthony. Yeah, sorry, Anthony. I thought it was Mandy that said about the Halloween. So I'm trying to just play catch up on the comments. Yeah, the ice skating rink was nice, but it was a giveaway. The purchase was forever. They just kept going and going and going. But Prestonville's got theirs going, didn't they? So it'd be interesting to see how what they motorise for this season's Christmas. Yeah, the gingerbread house is stunning, and I really like the 2 little gingerbread figures. And there's one guy that's got a mower and it's blowing snow out the front. I always get a load of photos of that. That's always a really nice thing. But yeah, if you put just a little bit of snow display on the floor, it's one thing I really try and put a lot of effort into. Everything else I just obviously throw about and do. But the Christmas, it's my favourite theme by an absolute mile. Yeah, because that was it. It went on for ages. That giveaway went on for yonks, didn't it? Because some people were given that giveaway instead of the car, and then when the car ran out, they then still got given the ice rink. So I wonder if they got that many of them. I wonder if that's going to be the next giveaway purchase for a different price point, because everybody was going mental over these, weren't they? But now these are available again currently. So I was quite surprised that they've released this twice in a row, because Mandy was telling me, and that was their giveaway purchase, and I had a look, and it was available for a certain time period. I don't know if that's the case now. I don't know if that giveaway's gone. But yeah, it's definitely a really nice set. But the minifigures in it go for an absolute fortune. Oh, 6 likes. Most liked video ever, this, I think. So thank you guys to the people that have liked the video. Massively appreciated. Oh, amazing. As long as they throw them in, you're laughing. As long as you still get the giveaway as well. But yeah, it was on the website for ages. It's still there. So Lego Student is saying that this set is available still for this year. Oh, Killian, dude, how are we, sir? We're just going over new Christmas sets, because we were saying actually you were in it last week about what the giveaway was going to be, but this has actually come back out. So this set's now come back out for the giveaway currently, which is bizarre because this is the set that everyone was going nuts for last year. And I thought that would have been game over, but no, everybody's going mad. So spend over 150 until the 29th of September. So I wonder if they have got a brand new giveaway purchase for Christmas coming this year. That's why they've thrown them out. Because we were saying, Killian, that did you get your hands on an ice rink? Because this was the giveaway purchase forever, wasn't it? Everybody just got given them for yonks. But we're just saying about when people are going to be making up their Christmas sets to when they display them, and we've all agreed that as long as you build them over November and it's ready to go for December, it's all good. But how's life with you, Killian? Are we good? You got any more bargain Facebook purchases? So Killian is legendary at finding amazing sets in like bulk bricks, and he'll know what's in there, and has one of the best dragon collections for Ninjago I've ever seen. So, and did you let them have a good birthday? And if you don't know, wish Killian's little and a happy birthday. What birthday stuff have we got on here? Why can we wish him happy birthday? What will come up? Cake or balloons? Cake. Balloons. Weird that I can do this as well as you lot. No. Party. There we go. That's it. On for that. There you go. So if your little never watches it back, that's my contribution to birthday celebration. But yeah, it's surprising that that is still going. But then it's obviously clear that they're getting rid of that for this bit. But it's thrown me a little bit, because are they giving this set away in anticipation for you to buy the two new Christmas sets, or is this just leftover stock, and then in November they'll release their Christmas giveaway, and then everybody that's bought the Christmas set so now then won't have anything to buy for the Christmas giveaway? How do you reckon they're playing it? What do you reckon? Amazing, yeah, because it was there was so many of them, it just went on forever. But that ice rink, it's a nice set, that ice rink. Yeah, see, that's a good call. It's quite a big. It's quite, yeah. Because if that was an exclusive giveaway to that Christmas set, everybody would have bought that straight away. But I'm just a little bit confused with how they're doing it. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, that's what we're saying. That the new sets look amazing, like the new house and the new reindeer set. They both look phenomenal. But we said last week, I was going, I wonder what Christmas giveaway set that they're going to do. And then all of a sudden, they've released the Christmas Carol again. But the Christmas Carol seems to have come out with the new Christmas sets. But I'm sure they're going to release a new Christmas giveaway. But we're saying last week, Saturday, that Killian mentioned that the Batmobile came with a free Batmobile. This time, the new tumbler comes with a mini tumbler. So they're getting a bit clever, knowing that people will buy certain things for giveaways. But they've released a couple of idea sets as a giveaway. So I wonder if that's what they might start doing. I wonder if they'll just be like, well, your idea sets will be free, which means the creator won't get any money. And then they will have to pay for what we would have got free previously in a giveaway set. Maybe, I don't know. But I like the look of this sleigh. I don't know, I haven't seen an actual photo of it built, but the sleigh does look smart. It'd been a shame it didn't come with enough reindeers, but it would have been. It's a nice looking thing. But I just don't know, because I don't know whether to get it straight away or wait and see if the new giveaway comes in. Ghostbuster HQ should be, well, this is the other thing though, isn't it? Because when it gets close to giveaway purchases, I mean, this was an expensive giveaway. I mean, it is now. You've got to spend 150 quid. So if you're getting closer to Christmas and you're thinking, right, I've got the Christmas set, I've got this and I've got that. What else realistically is going to be coming out over Christmas for you to get a Christmas giveaway? Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, that car was an idea set, wasn't it? And there was another idea. The boat, the sailboat was an idea set as well. So it's a bit weird that they've released a couple of idea sets this year, vehicle-wise. But obviously, they don't make any. They don't make any money from it. So I don't know. I don't know how. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine winning an ideas competition and they turn around and go, "It's a brilliant idea, but we're going to give it away for free because it's so small." And they're like, which is which one's for sale for 30 quid, dude? No, you've got to spend. It's a giveaway currently, that Charles Dickens set. So you've got to spend £150 and you can get that Charles Dickens set. This is what I mean. It's because you've got to spend X amount of money to get these sets. What sets are going to be available when it comes to the next Christmas giveaway? I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. If I get the Christmas set now, I don't know what else I would get to take it up to the price point for the giveaway. But I don't want to get it now because I've got the Christmas Carol set, so I don't want it again. Dickens, yeah. Sorry, guys, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But it's weird because last week we're like, what's it going to be? Now this week I'm even more confused because it's if the Christmas set that was out now as a giveaway was a different set to anything that had been released before, I would have said that they won't do a Christmas giveaway at Christmas. They'll do something else, but I don't know because they came out staggered, didn't they? Did this one come out first and then this one came out second? I think that's how it worked. I think they came out staggered. But ideas on a postcard. Dickens cider. Say it, okay? Unless you want me to put like a heavy accent on so it sounds rude. But so what have you? So you managed to get 3 of those sets, did you, Saturday? Have? That's not bad going. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's from A Christmas Carol. It is indeed. Yeah, I know. I knew what you tried to do Saturday, but I split the word up, so it's fine. And I said cider as in cider, because that's what they drink over this way, not the other one. You were close, but you didn't quite get it. Oh, what, this one, dude? Is this what you want? So this is set number 40410. It's a giveaway, but this is the giveaway purchase that is currently available. That's allowed. It's allowed to be done. You got to do it, and yeah. And obviously, if you're clever enough to split them up, then you're laughing. It was one of where was it? Was it when I went to Bristol, to their new store? Instead of making separate purchases, I made a big purchase, and they only give me one giveaway, and I was really confused because if you go to other stores, they'll just be like, "Oh, we'll just do it separately, and we'll give you blah blah blah." We need to get rid of them, but yeah. Going back to this one, I'm confusing everybody with this. This came out last year, and as Mandy very cleverly spotted, that if you spend 150 quid on the Lego website, you will get given this completely for free. Now, this was one of the Christmas giveaways last year. And then the Christmas giveaway that almost every single person got, because it went on forever, was the ice skating set. That was also a giveaway. But my big question to you guys is, are they going to do a Christmas giveaway at Christmas? Or is this year's Christmas giveaway? Make it up. Answers on a postcard. What do we think? What do we think? Because if they're not going to do a different Christmas giveaway set, then I'll pick up the Christmas set to make sure I've got it for Christmas. If they are going to do a Christmas giveaway set, then I'm not, because I want the giveaway. Yeah, makes sense, I think. I think that makes sense. And Killian, you missed a picture of Mandy's donut as well. She's in a food coma. She's probably fallen asleep on the sofa. She's not said anything for a little while, so she said she was falling after she had some food. She said something, so yeah, she's not said anything in the last 5-10 minutes, so she's more than likely fast asleep. And you've missed Jay in the bath. Oh no, she's here. She's alive. She's not in a food coma. You've missed all sorts of freaky stuff this evening. Well, this is what I mean. I would imagine that there's going to be a new one, but what I don't want to do is get the new Christmas set now, and then there be a new giveaway, because then I've got nothing to buy. I'd rather get all the Christmas stuff at the same time. But I just don't. I'm just confused why they're doing the old giveaway with the new Christmas sets right now. It's a bit. Yeah, but if they do the giveaway in early December, that's perfect. But if we all got the Lego set now, like the Christmas set now, if you've got nothing else to buy, you're going to be stuffed. But it'd be nice if they did a new Christmas giveaway, like end of November, start of December. I'll get the Christmas set then, and then just build it straight away. Well, this one does have. This is Scrooge. A Christmas Carol is Scrooge, because that is Scrooge just there, buddy. But it's the end of the story when he goes to look at Tiny Tim. But yeah, they could potentially, if they have the licensing to this, they could potentially release a different scene of this, and they could use the Three Ghosts scene. It'd be no harm in doing that. I mean, it would be different. It would be different minifigures, and Scrooge would be in his pajamas, wouldn't he? Because you could just have that. You could just have that again with a different coloured book. He could literally just be on his bed with the three ghosts, and then you could start collecting a Christmas Carol. That would be cool. It's a bit like the Lego brick that comes out. Is that December or is that January? I want to say it's December, isn't it? But yeah, so it is a good idea, Anthony. It'd be good if they did that sort of thing. They can just do the three ghosts and they'll be away. I think that'd be a cracking idea. I've already got mine built. I've already got mine done. That was I got that as a spare one, so I will do something with it, I'm sure. Give it to the cats could possibly open it, I suppose. All right, guys, I'm going to get going in about 5 minutes, I think. 5 minutes, and I'm going to get going. So, Mandy, everyone wants to know about your donut. I didn't eat like a big cake. She didn't even let us know she ate it either. She just let us know like after it's demolished. Oh, that's all right. Oh, it won't be. What time's it on? Because I'm going to be we're going to be doing Marvel Live soon on a Tuesday, so we'll have to time it to make sure you can watch the Bake Off, Killian. I can imagine you doing all that sort of stuff in the kitchen, making all the fancy stuff. All right, buddy. Well, I've got a couple of minutes and I'm off, so I've got like three or 4 minutes. I'll wait until this hits 2:45 and I'll go. So, you guys can either start saying goodbye to each other now, or we can have a quick chit chat about one more set before it finishes. But if you've got to go Saturday, have you take it easy. Enjoy stuff in your face. 8, 9, or 10. So between sometime in the evening is Killian's answer to anybody that's watching this back. Killian is letting us know that the Bake Off is on. Okay. All right, fair enough. So you're like top shelf. Top chef. I'm with you. All right. Really? They do a Lego Friends Bake Off set competition. All right, I'm with you. I thought there was a Lego Bake Off set then. I was like, really? All right, guys, as you're all saying goodbye to each other, I will let you say goodbye to each other, and then I will let you guys get going and skedaddle. But thank you for joining in. It was good chit chat. I like that, and we'll do it again. We'll do it again next week. Let me know what you think about me doing a city thing on a Saturday morning like I used to, and then if that'll work. Obviously now everybody's work patterns and everything's completely changed. Just let us know. And there is 3 more videos already scheduled to go up next week, so we can talk about them again next week. But guys, you take it easy. It's been a pleasure as always. You lot are amazing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.